This is the first plus one challenge update. This is the first update, and I would like to present it in a very specific way. First of all, I have given a hierarchical structure to the languages I'm learning, being German the first, French the second, Arabic the third, and Swedish the fourth. Having said that, I will present my video in that very specific order. Then I will do a brief introduction of the routine I've been following for each one of the languages and the successes I have had. Also, I will express my difficulties at the very end of this video. And finally, I will do a little performance in each one of the languages I'm learning. For German, I will read a brief passage of Hermann Hesse's Siddhartha. The routine I've been following in German is the most complete of all the languages. I am speaking it, I am reading it, I am listening to it, and I'm also writing it. During the first 10 days of the challenge, I completed a review of A2, and I was very successful. I did a simulation exam and obtained almost 90% of the score. Actually, my score was 90%. Um, then I started working with Tim and Actual, 2 pages a week, and well, I've been trying to crack it down. I have a lot of resources. I have the teacher's book and the student's book, all the audio, and it has been really helpful because I can watch the transcriptions and well, I can repeat and slow it down when I need to pronunciate it to make a better pronunciation. And then I also focus on the rhythm and the intonation. So it has been a very nice approach, the one I've been having with German, and I've also been reading Hermann Hesse Siddhartha, and I just loved it. I had already read it in Spanish, and it has been quite different experience actually. I'm very glad I'm working on this, and with the book at the beginning, it was very difficult, but as I kept on, I saw that certain patterns and certain words were being repeated. So actually, now yesterday, which was the very last day I read the something. I was I actually I exceeded the goal I was aiming for. Siddhartha hatte begonnen, Unzufriedenheit in sich zu nähren. Er hatte begonnen zu fühlen, dass die Liebe seines Vaters und die Liebe seiner Mutter und auch die Liebe seines Freundes Govindas nicht immer und für alle Zeit ihn beglücken, ihn stillen, ihn sättigen, ihm genügen werde. Er hatte begonnen zu ahnen, dass sein ehrwürdiger Vater und seine anderen Lehrer, dass die weisen Brahmanen ihm von ihrer Weisheit das meiste und Beste schon mal mitgeteilt, dass sie ihre Fülle schon in sein wartendes Gefäß gegossen hätten, und das Gefäß war nicht voll, der Geist war nicht vergnügt, die Seele war nicht ruhig, das Herz nicht gestillt. Die Waschungen waren gut, aber sie waren Wasser. Sie wuschen nicht Sünde ab. Sie heilten nicht Geisterdurst. Sie lösten nicht Herzenangst. Vortrefflich waren die Opfer und die Anrufung der Götter. Aber war dies alles? Gaben die Opfer Glück? Und wie war das mit den Göttern? War es wirklich Prajapati, der die Welt erschaffen hat? War es nicht der Atman, er, der Einzige, der Alleine? Waren nicht die Götter Gestaltungen erschaffen wie ich und du, das Zeit untertan vergänglich? War es also gut? War es richtig? War es ein sinnvolles und höchstesten dem Gotten zu opfern? Wem anderes war zu opfern, wem anderes war Verwendung darzubringen, als ihm, dem Einzigen, dem Atmen. Und wo war Atmen zu finden? Wo wohnte er? Wo schlug sein ewiges Herz? Wo anders als im einigen Ich, im Innersten, im Unzerstörbaren, das ein jeder in sich trug? Aber wo war dies Ich, dies Innerste, dies Letzte? Es war nicht Fleisch und Bein, es war nicht Denken noch Bewusstsein, so lehrten die Weisesten. So that is one of the most amazing parts of this book. Actually, if you haven't read it in your language, you should. Okay, this is one of the best advices one of the best books you can ever read. Well, the second part of the update is a piece of reading. The second part of the update is a text I wrote in German. It was an exercise from Tim and Actual, and since I don't feel like just making a monologue in German, I think this would be better proof, or not proof, but something that could be more reliable in matters of advance. Okay, so I'm going to read it for you. There's a little presentation with some of the things that we saw during this lesson. Mein Name ist Hector Hernandez. Ich wohne in einer kleinen Wohnung in der Nähe vom Stadtzentrum in Mexiko-Stadt. Ich wohne nicht bei meiner Familie. Ich miete ein kleines Zimmer. Es ist nicht sehr groß, aber es ist genug für mich. Ich bin 29 Jahre alt. Ich bin in 1984 geboren, in dieser gleichen Stadt, in 25. Oktober. Ich habe hier mein ganzes Leben gewohnt. Ich lebe gerne hier. Sie ist ein bisschen chaotisch, aber ich kann mir nicht in einem anderen Ort vorstellen zu leben. Hier in der Stadt gibt es viele Orte zu gehen. Normalerweise ich bleibe nah vom Haus. Die meisten meiner Freunde wohnen auch hier. Also können wir oft treffen und ein paar Bier trinken und ein bisschen reden. Ich interessiere mich für Musik, Kino, Sprache und Politik. Mein Lieblingsband ist Pink Floyd und mein Lieblingskünstler ist David Bowie. Aber viele Genre gefallen mir. Ich höre gerne Jazz, Blues, Bossa Nova und ein bisschen lateinische Musik. Aber hinsichtlich dem Kino sehe ich gerne Well, I first of all I started listening to a lot of music. I've been listening to Serge Gainsbourg, Edith Piaf, Jacques Brel, and some other French singers, and I've also watched some movies. Most of them from not from Paris, but the provinces in France, like Brest and I think it was Marseille, uh, some place in the south. Well, and besides that, I've also been working with a book named Alter Ego, and I'm reviewing A1 level. I'm trying to remember all the things I learned when I was back in elementary and junior high school. And I've also been working with a grammar book, a conjugation actually, because in my perspective, I think that one of the most complicated things in French is the conjugation. They have between 18 between 16 and 17 different different conjugations, I'm sorry. And um, well this is, I think, the one of the things that I have to work on. And actually I was surprised of the all the things that I remembered from everything I studied back French. I will do a brief introduction video with all the things that I have reviewed, since I have already learned French for 3 years when I was in elementary and junior high school. I I had to review a lot of things, but I somehow detected that I did remember a lot of things that I thought I had forgotten. Alors avec le français, je veux un peu plus libre être. Je suis acteur. J'habite dans la ville du Mexique, dans Mexico. Je suis professeur d'anglais. J'avais étudié français quand j'étais à l'école élémentaire et au lycée, mais je ne l'avais pratiqué jamais. Alors, ça c'est la première fois que je fais en vidéo en français et je suis très content parce que je me souviens de plus de paroles et plus de structure que je ne me raconte pas. Et j'ai fait plus d'exercices avec un livre. Et alors, je suis très joli. Je suis allé à un groupe de conversation en français pendant 2 semaines. Je peux parler avec deux natifs. Un de lui, c'est mon ami. Il s'appelle David. Mais alors, je suis très content. Je peux dire plus. Alors, merci. Arabic. I think Arabic is the language that I feel I've advanced very much. First of all, I know how to write all the letters, and now I can start writing very simple sentences. And actually, those sentences that I can write right now are those that I'm going to perform or to to do as some sort of introduction for this update video. Assalamu alaikum. أنا هector. أنا من المكسيك. أنا ستة عشرون سنة. مع السلامة.
Vad är det som säger att allt är inte allting som är runt omkring?
For Swedish, I've been doing something a bit nothing very orthodox, I think, and probably most of the people wouldn't advise to learn or tackle down a language like that. But I have found it very interesting. I started first trying to learn some words in Swedish, and trying to see how the grammar structures functioned, and things like that. But I also started watching Breaking Bad videos, and in Swedish. Well, not in Swedish. The subtitles were in Swedish, and I tried to relate the all the words that were mentioned in English to their equivalent in Swedish. Um, I stopped doing this because I found a very useful book called Utifrån, and it has a lot of audio. Okay, every lesson has something that you have to listen to, and I think that um, audio input is one of the most important things in language learning, because if you cannot speak, you at least have to understand, and in order to understand, you have to be a good listener. So I think, again, this is just in my perspective, that you have to listen a lot to the language that you want to learn. If you want to have a good intonation, a good pronunciation, and if you want to know how language is actually spoken, because you don't talk word by word. I mean, you have to construct a whole thought group, and that is what listening allow you to first receive the input, and that will help in your eventual production. Hej, jag heter Hector och kommer från Mexico City. Jag lär svenska för 2 veckor. Um, det är inte svårt, för talar jag engelska också. Um, Uttalet är lite lustig. Jag har sett många Breaking Bad episoder i svenska, och har hört ett band från Sverige som Änglagård heter. Eh, Tack för att du tittar på. Hej då. This is the end of this update video. I hope you liked it, and if you have any comments or anything that you would like to comment, please do it. And especially if it's any feedback, I really need feedback in Arabic specifically. I have learned the whole alphabet, but I still find it hard to connect, or to relate the whole written system. Whenever I listen to a word, I try to write it. I try to imagine how is it written. I sometimes I'm okay, but most of them I have a lot of problems, especially because I always try to vocalize them, and I think that is something that is not meant to be done. But anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great night.